Hey guys, it's me. I'm back. I just realized something, I have got 5 more days left in America until I am on that plane to Japan. Okay? So, I'm feeling all these emotions right now, so you're going to have to bear with me. 5 days left, and on the inside, I'm like, oh my god! Oh my god! I'm going to Japan! Oh my god! Somebody drop me! I'm not sleeping. I'm going to Japan. But on the outside, I have to be like totally fine with it. But anyway, 5 days left, and I've got some concerns. Anybody traveling will have concerns about where they're going. But I've got a few on my mind that's been, up there for some time now, and I thought that I might let you guys have a little insight as to what's been going on in my brain, as crazy as it is. But, what are some of my concerns for going to Japan? They're no particular order, but they're just about my top 5 concerns. So let's get this underway, shall we? We shall. So in case you haven't noticed, this may come as a bit of a shock to you, but I am black.
Say what?
Yes. So because I am black, that is one of the things that I've been worrying about when I go to Japan. I'm fully prepared to be touched. This right here, it doesn't come off. It's been with me since I was born. It's going to be with me, until the day I die, and then some. I just kind of hope that it won't be taken against me. I'm not gonna call it racism, because I'm not gonna take it as racism. I'm just gonna think of it as a lack of exposure. This doesn't happen every day. Yeah, there is a population of African Americans in Japan, but I'm still, a rarity. That being said, I kind of hope that I don't get ignored, especially if I need help. So I'm kind of hoping that this kind of situation doesn't happen. So I'm kind of hoping that if I need help, this kind of situation doesn't happen. すみません。このビルはどちらですか？黒人だ。全然見てない。すみません。見てない。誰か。I have Afro textured hair. To be specific, 4C hair, 4B, 4C hair. And with going to Japan, again, I am fully prepared for the hair to be touched. Okay, I don't wear weaves. I stopped getting like box braids after I was in high school. I started trying to rock my natural hair. So I'm trying to do things with it, but I'm fully prepared for the hair to be touched and petted and stroked and everything. And I'll take it the same way I took the whole skin color thing. It's a lack of exposure. And it's something new, and they're going to want to touch it. Okay? They're going to want to touch it. Plain and simple. I have braced myself for this kind of situation. すごい。とっても柔らかだ. Or this situation. キモい. Either way, my hair is getting touched, but in my mind, I need to come back to that. Just let it happen. I'm not the skinniest of people, okay? In America, I will be considered, obese, morbidly obese. One of those things, I don't really pay attention to them. I am a tiny bit worried about how my size would be viewed in Japan. Given that Japan has one of the lowest, if not the lowest, obesity, percentage. But I'm taking that kind of negative and turning it into a positive, and hoping that that can kind of motivate me to continue to lose weight, because I've already lost about 40 pounds so far this summer. And I really want to continue, and I really want to do some type of physical activity while I'm in Japan. Maybe I'll make some videos about, what I'm doing to lose weight in Japan. So far, my regimen has consisted of plain old dancing, and that's like not professional dancing. I am nowhere near the level of being a professional dancer, okay? This is just watching music videos and doing the choreography from that. And I do like Focus T25. I am currently on my last week of the beta phase, so I'm just gonna start all over again September 1st, which happens to be conveniently on a Monday, so that's just perfect. I'm gonna do the alpha, the beta, and then the gamma. So that's gonna keep me occupied for pretty much the entire time that I'm there. I might start making my dance videos again, so you guys can see the progress, and more importantly, I can see the progress, because I feel it in my dancing. I have gotten lighter on my feet, but I don't see it because I don't dance in front of a mirror. With the weight thing and the size thing. Speaking of sizes, Japan has a free size, and I know for a fact that I will not be able to fit the free size. Okay, so I will be bringing as many articles of clothing that I can, that I don't think that I would be able to get in Japan. And being a pear-shaped woman, I got the hips. I don't have a butt. I'm working on that though. Working on that. Squats and lunges, butt builders. But being a pear-shaped woman, I cannot find a decent pair of jeans. I will make a separate video about me complaining about being a pear-shaped woman, but as of right now, I am bringing about, I don't know, maybe 8, 9, 10 pairs of jeans with me, because I know I will not be able to find them in Japan. Shirts, I can fit any type of shirt there is, but pants, no. I am worrying about my language skills like crazy. As soon as I arrive, the day after, it starts orientation. And during orientation, we have to take the Japanese language placement test, or the JLPT. And that consists of reading, writing, and an interview where you have to speak Japanese. I've taken 3 semesters of Japanese at my home school, and the highest level I have gotten was to intermediate 1. My reading and my writing are flippin' fantastic, but when it comes to speaking, even when my Japanese teacher would talk to me, it was just like my brain just went into, I didn't know what to do. It was just like, it shut off. You better be damn sure that I am worried about that happening in Japan when I need to talk to somebody. They talk to me, and I'm afraid my brain will shut off, and it's just gonna be, you better believe that at some point I'm gonna revert back to this. I just know. I have a feeling that that's what's gonna happen at some point. Probably in the beginning, until I get used to it. But still, I think this is the best way of learning a language, is to completely submerge yourself in the culture. Even my Japanese teacher told the class, she's like, this isn't the prime environment you need to be in to learn this language. So guess what? I'm going to Japan, and I'm going to learn the language in Japan. Best case scenario. How is my overseas experience going to be? Yeah. So part 1 will be school. Plain and simple. I'm going to study abroad. Operative word being study. So how is school going to be? So I find myself asking all these questions in my head. So it's like, how are my classes going to be? How are my professors going to be? Are they going to be crazy? Are they going to be mean? Will they think I'm crazy? Will I get along with my classmates? I mean, will they think I'm weird? Will we be best of friends? Friendship. Yeah. I mean, you can go on, you know, a whole bunch of websites, even on the Facebook page of the Temple students. You've got some people who will say, oh, Temple's terrible, you'll be miserable there, they suck. And then you have others who are like, oh, I went to Temple, it was great, it was so much fun. But all in all, it depends on how your attitude going there. That's what's going to make your experience. Part 2 is just the country aspect of it, you know, the culture aspect of it. I've got this thing where I'm not what you would call a social butterfly, you know, just ooh. I'm not one of those people. The one thing that's going to drive me insane, and I mean like insane in the membrane, insane, is that from what my understanding is, there is absolutely little to no sarcasm in Japan. What? Say it ain't so. Please, just say it ain't so. I'm a person who grew up on sarcasm. If I met somebody who understood my sarcasm enough to use it, it was just, I love you. I love you. Be friends with me. All of my friends, all of my close friends that I have, they're all sarcastic. And we get along like family. We get along fabulously. So to hear that, you know, people don't really use sarcasm in Japan, it kind of worries me a bit. I can be very sarcastic. Even when I'm not trying to be, it's just become, you know, kind of second nature to me. But I think it's going to be, you know, like before, it's going to be a thing where I'm going to have to adapt. I have to tone down my sarcasm, because I will be in a place that it doesn't exist. So I'm going to have to tone it down, and whether I like it or not, I'm going to have to do it. And I will end up doing it. I have to. There's no getting around that. Problem, you're not used to something, or something that you're doing isn't available to you. Solution, you adapt. Point, period, blank. So there you have it. Those are my top 5 concerns about going to Japan. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, or possibly, you know, some words of wisdom that can ease my mind about this whole thing, please feel free to write them down in the comments below, and I will read them and possibly reply to them as soon as I can. So you do your thing, I'm gonna do mine. I will see you later. Bye, lovelies.